Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel today. And by request, today we are going to be looking at reward investments, what to do, what not to do. Now, first of all, this isn't really my area of expertise. I'm not a trader. I am a menu grinder. I love grinding the menu. I like bronze pack method. I like investing in silvers. I like flipping silvers. I like making coins that way, but investing is something that I have looked at over the last 5 to 6 years. I've been in multiple trading groups over the last 5 to 6 years. And I haven't joined one this year. And the reason for that is I find with a lot of their calls, there are a lot of people in those trading groups that will sit in that group all day. And as soon as one of those traders announces something or something gets leaked, unless you're there at that exact moment to get in on that player they've called, it's going to be too inflated and you won't make anything from it. So you're basically putting a monthly charge into something where you're not really getting much at all, which is why you should continue to watch these videos. Now, like I say, I'm no investor, so my main thing to advise you today would be take this as some learning, but don't blame me if you lose coins. What we're going to be looking at today really is trends and what happened over the week, because we've had now a full week cycle from a Friday up to a Monday. So from when the game came out, really a Monday to Monday, really a full cycle of the game. So we can have a look at cards and what's happening on the game. Now, first of all, I'm going to look at Team of the Week. Now, I like investing in Team of the Week. This week I didn't, but I regret not doing so. Now, there are a lot of cards in Team of the Week that were quite good. I'm looking at Peugeot being one. Now, her lowest, as you can see here, if we go on the 14 days hourly, she was all the way up there and she dropped and dipped, I would say, early hours of Sunday, any time from about Saturday through to Sunday, she dipped. So I would say the best time to get in on Informs at the moment is looking like Saturday content. Now, that's not to say that that will change, but from this week, that looks like it's the case. And at the moment, this card here is rising really nicely, the Peugeot. You know, if you're up early on a Sunday, you could go in. Even from like midnight, 1 o'clock on a Sunday, you could go in. If you sold her right now, she's at 35,000 coins. Now, the most important thing with investing, and this is what I've done before and paid a cropper for it, is to know when you're too late to get in. If you're looking at Team of the Weeks and you're umming and ahhing over the weekend, you wake up on Monday and the card has risen 3,000 to 4,000 coins. That doesn't mean that that card is again going to rise 3 to 400,000 or 3 to 4,000 coins. And what you don't want to do is go and buy 10 Peugeots at 35k, because she's already going up. Now, you could get that Peugeot and she could be 50k by Thursday, but there's no guarantee of that, and it's a massive risk. So for me, the number one thing about investing is knowing when it's too late. And at the moment, on Team of the Weeks, it's too late, especially as you're going to be seeing this possibly on Tuesday. Recording this Monday, as you can see. I'm going to be uploading this on Tuesday, so yeah. Informs are nice, though, but you've got to be careful about what inform you're going to invest in. Someone like Cole Palmer, I would imagine, probably hasn't had a similar... Well, actually, he has been rising again. You'll see Saturday, sort of early hours of the morning. Content on Saturday around 17. He's at 20,500 coins now, so you'd be making some coins. But one thing again with investing is not only knowing when it's too late, diversifying. Do not go all in on one player, because if that one player fails, you're stuffed. Diversify. Also, buying things within your budget. If you've only got 100k, you're probably not going to go and buy a Team of the Week player like Martinelli at 52,000 coins, because he's just too much. you'd rather take a risk on a lower budget card. So that's also important, making the most of your money that you want to invest. But Team of the Week looks really nice. I'm not sure how Julie Dufour looked. I think her league probably won't help her. But again, it's the Saturday, Sunday, early hours, 13,000. She's up to 17,000 now. So Team of the Week, the same sort of pattern is happening to previous years, which is nice. I think this Martinelli also did really nicely. Again, you'll see sort of early hours of the morning on Sunday. Looks like a good time to go in. He's already up to 55,000 coins. Unfortunately, I didn't have any coins to invest over the weekend. They were tied up in other things. I've only now got my coins back, but at least we're going to know for next time. Even looking at someone like Stanway, I think Stanway is still a really nice pickup just to use. But she's been on a steady incline as well, which is really nice to see. So, Team of the Week investing at the moment looks like a buy on a Saturday. When to sell would be tricky. I mean, we can look at Team of the Week 2 and see if there is any patterns here. If we look at Florian Wirtz, see when he... So his pattern is very different because Friday would probably be his lowest. And he just sort of crashed. But it's Thursday that looks like it's going to be the peak of the mountain. Thursday looks like it's going to be the peak. So if we're looking for sales at the moment, it does look like it's going to be on Thursday. But yeah, Team of the Week is looking very nice. We'll look at the mid to the... Well, there's no real massively high rated cards here. Or high money. But again, I imagine Van der Ven has been very much the same. So there's that Sunday time, 150k. He's now up to 172. So you'd be making some nice coins there. And of course, if you have coins spare, you can always go in and get your discard informs. Your discard informs are always going to be worth having. Because at some point, you know they'll rise. I think Reten had another nice rise as well. Again, if we go to Sunday, about 30,000 coins. She's now up at 36,000 coins. So you'd be making some really nice profit from her as well. But the next thing to look at is really... I'm not going to go too much into icon trading. Because I'm not really proficient in that. We will have a look at the Road to the Knockouts, however, and see when you might want to get into those and see what patterns these have had so far. Let's have a look at Romero. He's a nice round figure there. So let's have a look. The Footbin is a really useful tool for investment. It's the 14 days hourly is really nice to look at sort of price trends, which is really nice. So as you'll see, he comes out on the Friday. His lowest was on the Thursday. Thursday reward day looks to be the lowest. And he's just been creeping up since. So it might be a week's hold for the Road to the Knockout cards. But Thursday looks like it's going to be the day that we might be going in on them. Now let's have a look at their prices right now. If we go and have a look at someone of similar value, let's go and see. There isn't really anyone of similar value. Let's go and have a look at Ruben Loftus-Cheek. So he's at 294k at the moment. And as you can see, he's sort of been spiking and, well, it's not, he's still coming down. He's at his lowest price, so they're still coming down. It's definitely not time to buy into any of these cards yet. Definitely not time. If you're selling, fantastic. If you pack any of these cards, maybe try and sell them. But yeah, it's definitely not time to go in on the RTTKT2 yet, I don't think. Now, if you do have any trading questions off topic, if you've got this far into the video, If you do have any trading questions, then do feel free to reach out to me. You can pop a comment of any of my videos. I'm always looking at them. Or if you'd rather DM me, all of my socials are in the link, or the description rather, or the social links are in the description down below. You'll see my Twitch on there as well. I'm live most nights over on Twitch on my road to glory. No longer a first owner, but still a road to glory. You can come and pop a question in the chat as well. But last but not least, I'm going to have a look at Meta Gold so we can see what those did. Now, Meta Gold is something I invested in and made money, but I was gutted that I invested in the wrong time. So as you can see, Meta Gold really started going down big time Wednesday early hours. And I'm going to imagine that is because a lot of people started saying you need to sell your team because they're going to go down on Thursday. Well, actually, the opposite thing happened, and they actually spiked. You know, there was a time where he was a little bit cheaper than his price starting on the Wednesday, but they didn't really come up too much. They dipped massively on the Wednesday, and they came up on the Thursday, but then by Friday lunchtime, they died heavily. Why? Probably lots of investors telling their groups on Discord, sell your team, guys, because they're just going to go lower throughout the weekend. Griezmann is starting to recover. But in terms of when I'd be looking to invest this week, I'd definitely be seeing whether the same pattern or not happens. If you start seeing the player prices drop massively on the Wednesday, go for it. If you don't, I would say get in early Thursday morning and get out by early Friday morning. I would say that would be my advice there. But again, remember, diversify. Don't tie yourself up into the same player, because there were some players I made better coins on than others. Rodrigo, I made more coins on than others. He had a really low dip, this is where I sort of bought him at there. And then he had a really high spike, which is where I sold him there. And then he sort of died, and he died. And, you know, Sunday could be another good buying in time. Sunday could be another good buying in time. You're looking at Sunday here, and you're looking at his price now. There could be two buying in times. But it'd be risky to buy in twice, because you do not know what's going to happen through Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday that's going to impact the market. EA could drop anything, and in your investment is money down the drain. So investment is all about risk versus reward, and that's something that I'm not going to spoon feed you, because I'm not going to be responsible for telling you to go in on something. You're seeing it about 24 hours later, and then you've lost a load of coins. I don't want to be responsible for that. I'm here to try and educate you. I'm here to tell you how to make coins. I'm not here to tell you what to buy. Investing, there is plenty of coins to be made in investment, but you've got to make sure you are looking at these graphs. These graphs will show you trends. You can see when a card is down. You can see when a card is up. We've had 2 reward days on Thursdays. You can see on the Thursday, the play is down Thursday morning. They're up until about Friday morning. They dip, they come up, they dip again, they come up. So you can see when to come in and when to come out of a player. But again, there's a lot of questions to be asked. Feel free to ask them in the comments. I will give you as much help as I can. My ruling for FC25 content, I'm not giving you an RTG, but like I say, I'm giving you tips on how to get loads of packs, menu grind, exploit the market, and we've done that. If you have missed the previous 2 videos on the bronzes and the silvers, do go and have a look. But this is very different. This is new to me. I've spent a lot of time looking at the market, and again, if you have questions, make sure to get them to me. You know, if you want some confirmation, again, I can't guarantee I'm going to give you the right answer, but hey, maybe together we'll be able to help it out. And it's a risk. Sometimes risks work, sometimes risks don't. But in terms of rewards trading, at the moment, it's looking like very early Thursday is the dip. going into a Friday rise and be out by Friday morning. Friday morning is out because then it's just going to drop again. People start panic selling. People are going to panic sell ready for the weekend league. Weekend league rewards start coming out. People are getting tradables and they come down. So please, please, please do take the advice. If you're looking to make guaranteed coins, I can't guarantee you coins or investments. There's too many variables that could happen. So if you're looking to guarantee, keep on with your bronze pack method. Keep on with your silver investments. Stay the course. If you want to make some better money, feel free to go through and invest. But don't blame me if you lose anything. But do feel free to drop me any questions about investments in the comment section down below, guys. For now, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop us a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.